You're not yoked, bro. I got capped delts and I don't train. I'm yoked. Come on, bro. Don't take fitness advice from this dude. All right. I know you ain't talking fitness. You guys are probably fat little frail anyway, man. Let's just keep it real. The whole chat is yoked. That's what you'd have me believe. You know, I can see your profile pictures when you DM me and say how much you love me. You know, I can see that, right, you guys? No, I'm joking. Guru, play Marvel Rivals. No, I'm good, man. I'm over the age of 12. Fresh cut pig. Thank you, man. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. I don't think it has any aura, this haircut, but oh well. Thank you for the $2. Fresh cut pig. What's up, man? A buzz cut's based? Sure. Will we ever see Charles Johnson fight for a title? I don't know. What did you ask for? I just said whatever you think it would have looked like 3 months ago, do that. And then he said, okay, I try, do. So I think you go to the left and I chop the right and you look the back. And he showed me the mirror. I said, maybe a bit more off the back. And he went, okay, I take volume. You know, I take volume. But then he started thinning it out. And I'm like, dude, you've ruined my thickness of my hair. He started thinning out my hair. He kept saying, I take volume. Volume, you know? I was just like, man. This is the problem, innit? Trim looks good. You were starting to look hobo-ish. Yeah, it'll grow back within a week or few to where I like it. For impressions of some fighters saying, people forget, man. People forget, man. You know what? People forget, man. That's the problem. Some people forget. The $5. Haircuts don't have aura. People have aura. True. I might go back to it. Get the curly fro back. Yeah, I could do. Because then I can go from Marcus Aurelius to a potential buzz and very short. I'm going to go from this long hair to just buzz cutting it. You know what I'm saying? So once I get the Marcus Aurelius, I'll probably be more open to the idea of getting a very short cut, if you know what I'm saying. You look with that cut, do a mullet or buzz. I'm not doing a mullet, and I can't do a buzz cut. It doesn't look good on me. So, I don't know. I got to have something different. One thing you guys got to understand about existing sometimes, you can't look your best. Because when you look your best in a mirror and you're still not happy, that's when the true depression sits in or sinks in. What you got to do is you got to slightly nerf your appearance. So if you look at yourself and be like, damn, I don't look the best today, you say, well, I could always, well, it's not like I'm got a good haircut. You know what I mean? If you're at your peak, then there's nowhere to go from still being unhappy. This is what you have to understand. You have to intentionally make yourself slightly worse than your absolute potential. So that it gives you it gives your brain a cope if you don't like back at you in a mirror type shit, you know? Thoughts on Ariel being able to smell you right now? Okay, fair enough. Penguins chance. I don't think he had an award for that. Okay. Not MMA related, but seeing XQC and Kai Cenat arguing over who has more money while they both have no descendants is so soy and cringe. I used to love XQC when I was in my 2021 phase. I used to find him I used to like XQC, but don't know. They all go down the drain, man. It just becomes some stupid little, I have more money than you thing. This is why I don't really collab with other creators as much. Because I don't want to be in that circle of the creator world. You know what I'm saying? I know he's top 3 richest. He's a very rich guy. He made a shit ton of money off his gambling deal, 100 mil or some shit like that for the kick deal. But I don't know, man. I just don't see it. Leon's so irrelevant. Okay. Did you say where you traveled to? I went to Italy and Florence, and then I went to Pisa to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Hot take. What's good, Guru? What's some of your favorite moments in 2024? Holloway Gaethje, Tapiria's run, Pereira's run. Oof. There's been some golden moments, dude. Any big plans in 2025? Few in-person meets of fighters for sure. Meetups with fighters, should I say. Going to be meeting some fighters in person. This chat's hilarious. I know they are. Message your J subs. Shut up, dude. Can I take you out for a steak dinner? I'll pay. No. I like to go to restaurants on my own anyway. I don't really like going with anyone else. Thank you for the $2. How much money would it take for you to fight Guru? To fight Guru? Shit. I do have like 200K, quarter mil. There has to be something like that. Like at least a few months pay. Shaolin Showdown was sick. It really was. Prediction on who Dustin's last opponent will be. You know what? No one likes this take. I bet you anything it's Pimblett. Bet you anything it's Pimblett on a pay-per-view. No one likes that take, but I don't see what else there is for him right now. I don't see them doing the Gaethje trilogy. I think they're going to give Gaethje and Poirier both individual matchups. I don't see the Charles Oliveira rematch, and I don't know any other name at lightweight that would make sense for him to fight. So not a Holloway trilogy. He's already up 2-0. I genuinely think he just takes a huge fight against Pimblett and maybe continues after that. He might have 2 more. You never know. But I could see the Pimblett thing happening. Or they surprise us with like a fucking McGregor quadrilogy as a final payday. Guru cut, it looks good. I didn't even think I would notice. Yeah, it's all right. I don't really like it, but it's okay. You were so dreamy. Thanks, man. Thank you for the $2. If Paddy gets Poirier, will you go off on the same level, rant, as you do for the Dagestanis? That would be a warranted fight. I don't care what anyone says. That'd be a warranted fight. Paddy's 6-0 at he's 5-0 at lightweight right now. Benoit got Poirier. That'd be a warranted fight, dude. Stop making so that former champs and people that have fought for belts and are big names can't fight contenders. It's a warranted matchup. Yeah, not really as much, but you know, when you look at the rest of the division, like who else are you going to put against Poirier? I don't think there is an option other than Pimblett. Look at it like this: you're not making Poirier Arman because then he'd be out too long. Oliveira, no. Gaethje, no. You're not going to do that. Dan Hooker, probably no, because he'll probably end up fighting Gaethje. Not Max Holloway, he's beat him twice. Number 7, Chandler, no, they're not going to do that. Gamrot's going to end up fighting Fiziev in a rematch, and Gamrot already fought against Gamrot's training partners with Poirier, so that's not happening either. Dariush is fighting Moicano, and if Moicano wins, which is likely, he's a training partner of Poirier as well, so that won't end up happening. Benoit's off 2 losses in a row. Pimblett should be above him in the first place. And Pimblett's right there. That's the next lowest ranked guy. Like, there's nothing else for Poirier right now at lightweight, unless Ilya moves up. Holloway versus Dustin for the CTE belt. No. Thank you for the $2. Yes, though, for the CTE belt, yeah. I rate the trim G. Thank you, man. Thank you for the $3 Australian. Impression of Conor protecting D from a mass of Indian... Okay, thank you for the $5 Australian. India sank their own nuclear sub, left the hatch open. I know, I saw that. Would Moicano beat Rory McDonald at welterweight? No, I don't think he would. Thank you for the membership, AF. Appreciate that. Steady trying to find a motive. Poirier versus Masvidal. They're training partners and good friends. You guys don't know the game. I swear to goodness, you do not know. Nate Poirier. Poirier's been asking for it. No, don't bring Nate Diaz back. He's an embarrassment to the sport. How many times do we have to go over this, chat? Goodness. It's like you guys aren't listening sometimes, for goodness gracious. God. That's horrible matchmaking, I know. Guru's cut looks like what your grandmother sees when she calls you the most handsome boy. Well, bring her along, brother. I need a good gum job. Anyone else want to pick Shara? I'm going MVP over Shara Magomedov. That's what I'm going with. Nick Diaz versus Poirier at 170. No. You guys just don't want Pimblett getting a chance up the rankings is what I'm sensing here. You would rather match Poirier up with Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz, which make no sense as a matchup for the future of the lightweight division. Cope. Pimblett's going to ragdoll him and sub him. And I think Pimblett would probably lose that fight as well. Conor ain't fighting in the UFC again. The snow got him. True. So stupid how DP won't fight Colby. Easy work. He should probably take up that fight, but then he'd be out for ages because Colby's going to be out for ages. So none of this makes any sense. Nobody considers scheduling when they're making these matchups other than I. Okay? And it's annoying. Paddy versus Gamrot. No, I'm good. House of the economy of the world. in terms of getting money out of India when you're selling products and stuff. Brother. Yeah, I've seen it. Dana gets nothing right to Poirier versus Gaethje in April. Holloway versus Chandler for the BMF. No, stop. You're dumb as fuck and shouldn't speak ever again. And then I wake up. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's not a dream, dude. Holloway Chandler for the BMF. No. The fuck, man. No. No more BMF belt. I'm all in favor of never having a BMF belt ever again. Honestly. They only bring it. They only do the BMF belt when they don't have a title fight for a pay-per-view anyway. Which is true. On Islam introducing DJ to John Pork. He didn't introduce him to John Pork. There was very weird vibes in that gym, though. Chat, yes or no? I loved the video of DJ and the Dagestanis training. Did it not feel like the whole team, other than Habib, was trying to condescend Demetrius Johnson? Like, I was watching it, I was like, all right, guys, show some fucking respect. You know what I mean? He's retired. He's like 145 pounds, 5'4". He's the GOAT of the sport nearly. Like, they had like a really condescending tone the entire time in the video. Other than Habib. You know? I swear to God, bro, I thought I was the only one. No, I was watching it, I was like, come on, guys. This is... It got a bit like weird at certain points. He showed them up at times, though. He did a little, yeah. Trying to clown him, yeah. Thoughts on a Chase Hooper title run? I'd love to talk to DJ about that. Maybe next time I go on his channel, I'll talk to him about that, see what he thought. It did feel like there was that tone to it. Chase Hooper title run? Yeah, it's going to happen, dude. Cody is a true... Could be past Unk Bros Gramps now? True. Tagir, one of the only cool ones? Yeah, Tagir seemed cool. Name it champions that beat everyone. But even he was like flexing how much larger than DJ he was. You know what I mean? I don't know, it just felt... The whole thing felt like DJ was a wrong word away from being jumped. I don't know how you guys felt, but it felt like DJ was kind of like appeasing a lot of them to stop. It very quickly could have become like a group jumping of Demetrius Johnson. I don't know. Jabli reffing Conor versus Paul and catching a stray impression. Why don't you know that?